So I know everyone heard the good news. Trump is about to raise the minimum wage to $25. And you guys, it's a lie. Stop believing everything on this internet. It's a lie.
Hello guys, welcome back to Inside Republic. On today's video, we'll be talking about the viral claim that Trump proposed a $25 minimum wage, which is a hoax with no basis in his official policy. Kindly like this video, share, subscribe and follow for more videos like this. Now let's watch the following video clips where people actually give a take on if they were to have this $25 minimum wage increase, what would actually happen.
$25 an hour minimum wage for everybody in America. Come on now, y'all. Come on, sip a little tea with Auntie. Let's talk about it. I'm fresh off wake up, y'all. Peeping my inbox 5 or 6. Auntie, did you see what Donald Trump is supposed to increase minimum wage to $25 for everybody? Come on now. If it happens, y'all, minimum wage has been $7.25 in my state for umpteen years now. Ain't nothing changed about it. Even with us that work and get paid maybe double minimum wage, y'all, it still don't seem like we make that type of money anyway because things are so high. So imagine if we do bump up to $25 an hour. Baby, the cost of living still gonna dumb down that money. Do you understand how that goes? Baby, if you making that much money, the rent people gonna go up. Your mortgage gonna go up. The cost of gas gonna go up. The cost of food is already high, but it's gonna go up. The cost of clothing gonna go up. All necessities and essentials that you have to have is gonna go up to reflect that $25 you getting. So you still ain't gonna see the money. I said it, y'all. I said it. Y'all got to start thinking with these noggins, man, to understand how this stuff goes. Because I can remember a time when minimum wage was $4.15. I worked at McDonald's, y'all. I was able to put $20 in a Toyota Corolla, baby. Ride the town down all day long, bumping music with my friends for no point at all. Just something we did. We was cool. Riding all day long for 2 weeks at a time off that $120, baby. Do you hear me? It reflected, what I was making. The cost of things was cheaper, so $4 was the bomb.com. I got $600. That lasts me all month. Baby, try that now in these days and time when everything is reflecting higher, y'all. Take that into consideration. That's all I'm saying. Thank y'all for sipping a little more tea with Auntie. Bye, y'all.
Y'all don't get excited with Trump doing this new thing where the least you can make as an American citizen is $25 an hour, meaning minimum wage is going to be raised to $25 an hour. They talking about, oh, this is going to lessen poverty, this is going to do this, it's going to do that. It's not going to do nothing. Because think about it. How many of us are working and we're making more now than we have ever made, but we still don't feel like we're making enough? We still feel like, like we feel like we was doing better when we was making less. We was able to go do a lot more, like literally financial freedom when it comes to taking trips, going certain places, doing certain things. We were able to do all of that making less 10 years ago than we are now, making more money than we have ever made. And we don't have the freedom that we used to have. So this $25 an hour, for those who are not making that now, trust me, when y'all start making that $25 an hour, y'all gonna see. It's not you everything is so expensive now. So it really don't feel like you're making that much money, y'all. I'm telling you real talk. So yes, I feel like for some people, especially if you're a person like myself, I don't live above my means. So, I can see where people can think it'll make a difference, but seeing as though I don't live above my means and I still make that amount of money, but I still don't live the way I used to live making half of that, it's crazy. So I'm happy that some people going to see how I feel to make $25 an hour and make that kind of money and see those type of checks. But after them taxes, insurance, 401k, all of that other stuff get took out and you got to pay your regular everyday bills, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Happy hump day. How y'all doing? How your mom and them doing? Listen, I had to come on and address this. Y'all started calling me at 2 a.m. to tell me the good news, or what you perceived as good news. President Trump signed a new bill. Everybody getting at least $25 minimum on their job now. Everybody in America. Guess what? So what? You really think that minimum wage is going to jump from $7.25 to $25 an hour without there being a catch? Come on, you smarter than that. This is a major distraction. Stay focused if it's true. You know, it's kind of like the dirt old man at your job or in your neighborhood. You know, he want to give you $100. Come here, baby, I got $100 for you. Or what's the catch? Let me tell you something. You think you're struggling now. They're going to hit you with. Let me tell you what's going to go up. Everything that you got to have will go up if this is true. You know what? Food already high, but it's going to be sky high. California, get ready. Your gas, $6 a gallon now. Get ready for $30 a gallon. The things that you got to have going to go through the roof. Property taxes going up, your rent going up, your mortgage going up, everything. Let's just say you got to go in the hospital for a couple of weeks. One aspirin, $500. Speeding ticket, $2,500. You need a starter for your car. Your starter went out on your car, $7,000. Your favorite restaurant going out of business. Your monthly power bill, $1,000 a month. Your gas bill, $1,200 a month. Stay focused, Chocolate Chef, I'm out.
Hello, people. So, public service announcement. So, I seen something online that's very interesting, and I looked multiple times to see if it was kind of true. So, from my understanding, around April Eve, Donald Trump passed a law to say that we're supposed to get $25 an hour, meaning all Americans. This is supposed to go in law. This is supposed to be, I should say, active tomorrow, April 20th. So I want to see exactly what happens because, baby, if the whole America is making $25 an hour, do you know how much problems that's going to cause? Listen, we won't have poverty. The people that are going through poverty won't have poverty. But this is supposed to be affecting everyone. I mean, like, of course, like it says it's supposed to affect retail, hospitality, and best believe, you know, I'm in hospitality. But yeah, it's supposed to affect hospitality workers, you know, Walmart, anybody that's in retail, fast food. So yeah, give us that 25. I'm down.
Did Trump raise the minimum wage or is considering raising the minimum wage nationwide to $25 an hour? The short answer to that is nope. No. I don't know who started this rumor that Trump is doing all of that. But then, you know, it takes one person and then it takes another person to take off with it and run with it like it's fact without double checking anything. If you Google search this, there is nothing on Google about Trump doing anything like that. What it does say is that there is a rumor on TikTok that Trump is doing that, but nothing in actual fact. All right. So, it would be nice to have a $25 minimum wage, but that still, really, to be honest, isn't enough either. You know, it's just one of those things. When they were screaming in the streets for the $15 an hour, they were already shortchanging themselves. Because I'm like, y'all, you're not doing the math. You're not mathing. You need more than this. But they were screaming for the 15. And I think some states have at least 15 or whatever. But most of the states, their minimum wage is way lower than that. I live in Wisconsin, and the minimum wage here is still, I think it's like $7.75 an hour. Still. Now, they're not going to get no folks coming to work for that, but that minimum wage is still on the books here in Wisconsin. So, I don't know how or if anything could be done to change that, but it is what it is right now. So my advice, do the best you can out here. You know, make sure it's legal though, and open you up a TikTok account, a social media account, and work that, and Earn some extra money doing that. But always double check those facts, people, okay? Don't just take off and run with stuff and post stuff on your social media and it be, and then you looking stupid. So check your facts first and then post. In the meantime, you all take care of yourselves out there, and if there is any updates or any more information, I will let you know. Bye for now.
Hello, superstar people. How are you all doing? So, this is rumor control. I wanted to address something I see quite regularly on TikTok. I'm sure it's elsewhere too. There is a video and also videos going around that Donald Trump signed an executive order in March that when I think it's April the 15th comes around. I think it's April the 15th. Minimum wage will be raised to $25 an hour for everybody in the United States. That's going to be the new minimum wage, and I can confirm for you that this is complete bullshit. It's completely not true. Sorry, bad language, it's just a made up story. In fact, Donald Trump actually just reduced minimum wage for federal workers in some areas. So for the federal workers, I think it was the minimum wage was something like $17.25 an hour. He's knocked it down by 25%, which is now $13.30 maybe. So yeah, this rumor going around about minimum wage being raised to $25 an hour is complete nonsense. There's nothing out there at all. Trump hasn't done anything anywhere near signing an executive order for the amount. Folks, this information came from Yahoo News. My name is Nick. I'd love you to give me a follow. Let me know what you think in the comments. But you can imagine the MAGA crowd are jumping all over this and they're celebrating it, just like the $5,000 Doge tax.
A $25 minimum wage might sound like a win on paper, but if the cost of living remains untouched, the effect could be more harmful than helpful. Businesses will likely hike prices to keep up with wage demands, pushing everyday essentials further out of reach. And instead of lifting people out of poverty, it could actually deepen it, because that extra cash disappear fast when rent, food, and gas all go up. And ironically, during Trump's administration, federal workers actually saw wage freezes and cuts, revealing a disconnect between flashy promises and real economic relief. So when wages rise but inflation outruns them, the paychecks feel bigger but buys less, and people end up worse off than before. That's it for today, guys. Don't forget to like this video, and to show us some extra love, you can send us some super thanks. We'll truly appreciate that. And let's have a conversation in the chat box. What do you think about if Trump was to increase the minimum wage to $25? Will that make you happy, or what do you anticipate would happen? Until next time, take care.